Hello everyone. In this lecture, we are going to discuss about conversion of epsilon NFA to NFA, that is normal NFA. So first we have to construct the transition table for this epsilon NFA. So Q0, Q1, Q2 are the set of states. Start state is Q0 and final state is Q2. This is epsilon NFA transition table. The input symbols are A, B, C and epsilon. Then from Q0, A goes to Q0. There is no B, so 5. There is no C, so 5. Then Q0, from Q0, epsilon goes to Q1. Then from Q1, there is no A. From Q1, B goes to Q1. And from Q1, there is no C. And epsilon goes to Q2. From Q2, there is no transition on A, no B transition. C goes to Q2. And from Q2, there is no epsilon transition. So 5. Next, we have to find the epsilon closure for all the states. So epsilon closure for Q0 is Q0. First, we have to include Q0. Then from Q0, there is an epsilon transition. It is going to Q1. So we have to include Q1. Then from Q1, epsilon goes to Q2. From Q2, there is no epsilon transition. So this is epsilon closure for Q0. Then epsilon closure for Q1 is Q1. Then from Q1, there is an epsilon transition going to Q2. From Q2, there is no epsilon transition. Then epsilon closure of Q2 is Q2. Then from Q2, there is no epsilon transition. So this is epsilon closure for all the states. Epsilon closures means the set of states we can reach, the set of states that are reachable from the particular state by following epsilon transitions alone. Now we have to find the NFA table. So the states are Q0, Q1, Q2. The input columns represent input symbols. So A, B and C alone. Because this is normal NFA, it won't have epsilon transition. Okay, so from epsilon NFA, we are going to construct NFA. So assume that this is delta and this one is delta dash. So if we want to find delta, now we have so here the start state is Q0. Now we have to find all the transitions. So to find delta dash of Q0 comma A, first we have to find epsilon closure of Q0. Okay, if we want to find the transition function for a particular state comma A, first we have to find the E closure for that state. So if we want to find delta dash of Q0 comma A, first we have to find E closure of Q0. So E closure of Q0 is Q0, Q1, Q2. Then for this result comma A, we have to find the delta transition. So delta of Q0 A union Q1 A union Q2 A should be performed. So Q0 A union Q1 A and Q2 A is Q0. Then for the result Q0, again we need to find the epsilon closure. So what is that? Q0, Q1, Q2. So if we want to find delta dash of Q0 comma A, delta dash of Q0 comma A, the formula is epsilon closure of delta epsilon closure of Q0 comma A. Delta dash of Q0 comma A means first we have to find epsilon closure of Q0 and epsilon closure of Q0. Epsilon closure of Q0. After finding the result, we have to find the delta transitions. If it has more than one state, we need to perform union operation. Then after finding the result, again we have to find the epsilon closure. So epsilon closure of delta, epsilon closure of Q0 is Q0, Q1, Q2. So Q naught, Q1, Q2, comma A. So epsilon closure of delta of Q naught A union delta of Q1 A union delta of Q2 A. So union of Q naught and phi. Q naught union phi is Q naught. Then epsilon closure of Q naught is Q naught Q1 Q2. Okay, so delta dash of Q naught comma A is Q naught Q1 Q2. So now we can find delta dash of Q naught comma B. So if we want to find delta dash of Q naught comma B, first we have to refer epsilon closure of Q naught. Epsilon closure of Q naught is Q naught Q1 Q2. Then Q naught Q1 Q2 comma B. So for this we have to perform find the delta transition. So delta of Q naught B union Q1 B union Q2 B is Q1 union of phi Q1 and phi is Q1. Then for the result again we have to find epsilon closure. So epsilon closure of Q1 is Q1 Q2. That should be written here. And here the set of states are Q0, Q1, Q2 only, because we are just going to remove epsilon from the NFA, epsilon NFA. So the set of states are similar to NFA only. So Q0, Q1, Q2. There, we should not write Q1, Q2 as a state. Q0, Q1, Q2 is not a single state. From state Q0, A goes to Q0, Q1 as well as Q2. So here the states are Q0, Q1 and Q2 only. Now we have to find delta dash for Q0 and C. So first we have to find E closure of Q0, that is Q0, Q1, Q2. Then for the input symbol C, we have to perform the delta transition. So delta of Q0 comma C union Q1 comma C union Q2 comma C. So that is Q2. Then E closure of Q2 is Q2. So Q2. Then Q1 and A, delta dash of Q1 comma A is epsilon closure of Q1. Epsilon, first we have to find epsilon closure of Q1. So that is Q1, Q2. Then Q1, Q2 comma A. So delta of Q1A union Q2A. That is phi. Union of phi and phi is phi. Then E closure of phi is phi. Then Q1 and B. Delta dash of Q1 and B means first we have to find epsilon closure of Q1. So Q1, Q2. Then Q1, Q2 and B. So Q1 B union Q2 B, that is Q1. Then epsilon closure of Q1 is Q1, Q2. Then to find delta dash of Q1 comma C, first we need to find epsilon closure of Q1, that is Q1, Q2. Then Q1, Q2 comma C means Q1C union Q2C is Q2. Then epsilon closure of Q2 is Q2. Then Q2 and A. So first we have to find epsilon closure of Q2 is Q2. Then Q2 comma A. Q2 comma A means phi. Epsilon closure of phi is phi. Then Q2 and B. So epsilon closure of Q2 is Q2. Q2 comma B. So delta of Q2 comma B is phi. Epsilon closure of phi is phi. Then to find delta dash of Q2 comma C, we have to first find epsilon closure of Q2, that is Q2. Then Q2 comma C is Q2. Again we need to find epsilon closure. So epsilon closure of Q2 is Q2. So this is NFA transition table. Next we will draw the transition diagram for NFA. Before drawing NFA transition diagram, we have to mark all the final states. So to find the final state, we have to check whether epsilon closure of the particular state has final state of epsilon NFA. So if we want to check whether Q0 is a final state, we have to check epsilon closure of Q0 has the final state of epsilon NFA. Okay, so Q0 means we have to check epsilon closure. It has Q2. Okay, since Q2 is the final state of epsilon NFA, this set is having Q2. So we have to consider Q0 as a final state. Then Q1. Q1 means epsilon closure of Q1. Epsilon closure of Q1 has Q2 as a state. So this is also a final state. Then Q2. Q2 is already a final state only. There is no need to check. So if you will check epsilon closure of Q2, it definitely has Q2. So all the states are final states. Now we can draw the NFA transition diagram. So Q naught is both start state as well as final state. Then from Q naught, A goes to Q naught, Q1, Q2. So A goes to Q naught. Q1 is also final state. Q2. All the states are final states. So from Q naught, A goes to Q naught, Q1 and Q2. From Q naught, B goes to Q1. So that is written like this. B goes to Q1 and Q2 also. So from Q naught, B goes to Q2. Then from Q naught, C goes to Q2. From Q naught to Q2, there is a transition on C. Then from Q1, there is no transition on A. B goes to Q1 as well as Q2. So from Q1, B goes to Q1 as well as Q2. Then from Q1, C goes to Q2. From Q1, C goes to Q2. Then from Q2, no A and no B. C goes to Q2. So this is an equivalent NFA for the given epsilon NFA. Thank you.